As a sixth grader, we know middle school is going to be transition, whether you're coming from our lower school or joining us from another campus. And in our Transition to Teel program, we have courses that help students learn both academically and socially some very important topics that will make them successful in our middle school.
The Transition to Teel program was designed to help students adjust to life in the middle school, and so that was to help foster their academic growth, also their social emotional growth, overall wellness. So we focus on a variety of topics that we think are going to allow them to be successful throughout their time in the middle school.
And we have a really good understanding that middle school kids need more than just their core classes during the morning to be as successful as they possibly can as they go into the sixth grade year, and obviously 7th and 8th grade as well.
The main components of our Transition to Teel program include a study skills class, a health and wellness class, a digital citizenship class, as well as an introduction to design thinking and innovation. My primary role in Transition to Teel is to develop the curriculum for our study skills class. This is a class that's designed to help students primarily with their executive functioning skills, everything from time management to organization, using their academic planners, and really developing the skills that are going to help them to be successful in all of their classes.
How do you self-advocate? We hear a lot of middle schools talk about that and just assume kids know what that means. We talk about it very intentionally and deliberately. Being a good self-advocate means you have to do this and talk with the teacher, those sorts of things.
So our sixth graders have a robust study skills program that, again, it's based on brain development and understanding how and why students learn, why certain study skills work, why others don't, the influence and role of distractions in studying, and how to be efficient learners.
Transition to Teel really set me up for success in 7th and 8th grade because I learned strategies about how to manage my time and get my work done so that I can do it well but also quickly so I can do the things that I like.
Health and wellness talks about, what does it mean to be a healthy individual? We get into puberty, all those sorts of things as kids are growing, and helping them have a better understanding of themselves and what it means to live well and be well.
In our health and wellness classes, we talk about nonverbal communication. We talk about friendship circles and how they change over the years. We talk about, in health and wellness, the value of sleep and the science behind sleep and how that impacts every other aspect of your life.
One of the things we help them understand is that mindfulness helps them figure out what they're feeling, but not judge what they're feeling. And it really helps in the middle school time when things sometimes can get stressful and they don't necessarily know how to handle situations. It really helps ground them and help them make decisions more clearly. So we give them lots of different tools to use, and we ask them at the very beginning things that they're interested in. And a lot of them say sports and art and reading. And so what we try to do is give them mindfulness activities that that are tailored to those things. We want every kid to leave that mindfulness rotation having a practice that works for them, that they can do it really any time, but that helps ground them and helps them realize that the things that were stressing them out are okay and that they can get on with their day.
So one part that I found interesting about Transition to Teel was the aspect where we focused on navigating technology, specifically, phones, social media, how to communicate effectively and appropriately using technology. And I just found it pretty amazing to see the conversations that we had with the students, what they were engaging in as far as just being very quite honest about how they interact with technology, how it makes them feel. And to be honest, on my end, I worry sometimes the little kids going out in the world and navigating a world where technology is so prevalent, and to be able to be part of a program that helps prepare them in a way that they're ready for it.
Reading across the curriculum is a big piece in middle schools. We go into that a little deeper, helping kids really with what are the specific skills about just reading comprehension, not just English, but how do you read science well, how do you read a math problem really well, all those pieces, because it is such a prevalent piece of the school day.
The most beneficial part of the reading comprehension program in Transition to Teel is that They help you read through a text and see what is like obviously not true and what is actually a good tidbit of information that you can store away for later.
A portion of the Transition to Teel course is for students to experience design thinking and innovation. This gives students an opportunity to use our innovation lab in the Teel Academic Center. Students are using the 3D printers and the laser cutter to come up with innovative designs to solve real-world problems. This also gives students an opportunity to work collaboratively with their peers and also use their imagination and to creatively think. The students have done a variety of projects ranging from making educational toys that they've shared with our lower school students to coming up with innovative designs such as unclogging an artery as they've been learning about the human circulatory system. Each year, as educators, we work together to develop the Transition to Teel program to ensure that it's relevant for our current students, and we'll make adjustments to the curriculum for wherever our students are in that moment.